Hello, welcome back to SARS Football Corner. Welcome back to another live stream, another show, another video on the channel. Big ups to everybody that is watching on a replay. Big ups to everybody that is watching live right now in the building. Big ups to you guys. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that notification bell as well, so you're notified every time we go live, every time we post a video on the channel. Welcome back to another Arsenal transfer show. We haven't done one of these in a while, man. It's been a while, man, with all the Euros and everything going on. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these, but we are back here again to speak about the game, to speak about all of the transfers and players that are linked with transfer moves to the Arsenal. So we are going to get right into it today. But like I said, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to get it done for me, people, ASAP. Now, big up to everybody that is in here right now. Big up to Tamina. Tamina, who says, "Hi, Sad, how you doing today?" I'm doing very well, Tamina. Hopefully you're doing well yourself as well. And says Victor Gyokeres, give him number 14 shirt. Come to Arsenal. Listen, we will be speaking about Victor Gyokeres. 100% will be speaking about him. We'll also be speaking about Eberechi Eze, linked to the club as well. And we'll be speaking about Kimmich leaving Bayern Munich. And also, it might even have a few words on Nico Williams, as he's also been linked to the club as well. Big up to Sturton as well. Big up to you, my brother. Hopefully you're doing well, my brother. Big up to you as always. Make sure you're liking the video as well, my bro. Big up to you guys, man. Big up to you guys in the channel, in the live stream right now. And I think where we should start, of course, is the main man himself. The main man himself, who, listen, if you know me and you know how I've been going on about my transfer targets, who I want to come in for Arsenal, you already know. The news that's coming out now, yeah. But I big up to Mafia Boss as well. Big up my brother. Much love, my brother. Much love. The big news that's come out, yeah, all Arsenal fans should be gassed. All Arsenal fans should be happy that we are linked to Victor Gyokeres. The deal is looking to make way, looking to get done. It is one person that is actually reporting it, which is actually a Portuguese link and a Portuguese journalist who is close to the club, Sporting, who is reporting on this one. So it's an interesting one. Obviously, it got brought out saying that the only reason I know about Gyokeres is because anytime news comes out of it, Rory Talks Football talks about it. Lol, yeah, keep up the content and been enjoying it a lot. Now, big up to you, Pelza. Big up to you, my brother. It's absolute love, man. It's absolute love, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And we're gonna keep the content coming, man. You know, we're trying to do streams every day. Yesterday I couldn't do no streams because I was at a pretty big MMA event, a bit of boxing and Muay Thai and stuff like that. So it was a really good event, man. But we're back with the content. Big up Shax as well, who says Salam Saad, don't get your hopes up for Gyokeres. Next thing you know, we will sign some next man. I listen, man. I'm just reporting on the news, bro. Reporting on the news. You know what I mean? The news is looking good right now. But let me go through the actual news, and let's go through the actual let's go through it. So a day ago it came out saying Arsenal are about to secure the signing of Sporting CP striker, Sporting striker Victor Gyokeres for below his €100 million release clause. The clubs have agreed on a fixed amount of €90 million, which may raise to 120 million after add-ons, based on goals, Champions League appearances, and trophies. Now, that's okay. I think we're gonna end up paying more than the release clause, but that's with the add-ons and whether he achieves those add-ons. Do you know what I mean? So, it all depends on that. And we have had a bit of new news on this same story, the same running story. Do you know what I mean? Which has come out to say Jorge Mendes is acting as an intermediary to bring Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal. The deal, according to sources, is close to being completed after negotiations advanced rapidly in recent days, and it is expected that there will be news by the end of the month on whether this deal is going to be finalized fully or not. So guys, Jorge Mendes, we all know him as a pretty big agent, agents for players like Bruno Fernandes, I believe players like Cristiano Ronaldo, João Felix, anybody who's Portuguese, this guy is his agent. Do you know what I mean? This guy is the agent. This guy is the agent of all agents in Portugal. Anybody who's Portuguese, he's their agent, and obviously he's helping out with Sporting. He's helping with Sporting and Arsenal to try and get this deal done as smoothly as possible. Try and get it over the line. Coming as an intermediary as well to help out with the pricing, the structure, all of that good stuff. So, listen, it's looking like it's moving good. I'm just a bit worried about why certain teams have certain journalists like Fabrizio Romano, certain journalists like David Ornstein, Sammy Mockbell, these kind of guys haven't come out and said anything about this deal or said anything about it progressing or nearing the end, nearing the completion point where he's going to come to us. It could be fake news. There could be a possibility that could be fake news. But right now, we're trying to think of I'm trying to be a positive spin merchant. You know what I mean, bro? I'm trying to scream positivity with this deal because, bro, this is the deal of my dreams, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is the deal of my dreams. Victor Gyokeres, we already know his profile. We already know what he's got: physicality, strength. He's got the ability to link up, his ability on the ball, his ability to shoot. Absolute brilliant shooter and finisher in the box, outside the box, doesn't matter. Header, he can finish in all different ways, any kind of position. He can play all across the front three. I've seen him play on the left wing. I've seen him play on the right wing. Majority of the time, he's playing centrally, but he starts off centrally and he can move from different sides of the pitch. He comes off the right, he comes off of the left, he comes out centrally as well. So a very, very, very good striker. I think the only real con I've seen about him, is his defensive ability and his ability to help out defensively. I think that's the only thing that's really a con about him, but that can be helped. That can be drilled into him. I'm pretty sure if we do get him, Mikel Arteta will very well drill that into him, that you need to come back and help defensively. You need to help out defensively with the other guys and make sure you're doing your bit to get that ball back into our possession and get it forward up the pitch. But listen, I think this guy is brilliant. I think he's an absolutely amazing striker. I think he's like ready for the next level. And if we can get this deal done, even for 90 million, I do believe that the actual reports are saying that Sporting want it to be 30 million paid over, or 90 million paid over 3 years. So it'll be in 30 million euro installments, which I think is about, if you look at it in pounds, which obviously we deal in pounds, but with them we're dealing in euros. In pounds, it is about 25 million euro, 25 million pounds per season, and that makes it about 87 million pounds or something overall. Is what the 90? I think it's 85 actually, which is the 90 million euros. But listen, I can't. I do think Netweed. I think it is a 85 or 86. I don't know, man. The whole, listen, the currency exchange, bro. That's the least of my issues right now. As long as we can get this deal done, bro. I don't care what we pay, bro. I don't care what we pay. Like I said, I think this guy is ready for the next level. I think he's a brilliant player. I think he can come in and get started way as soon as possible, man. I think really he can get started straight away, man. To be totally honest with you guys, so I think it's brilliant for us, man. I think it's brilliant for us to see. I think 87 was the 100 million. Sorry, is what I was looking at. 78 million is what it is. Sorry, 78 million is what it is. So it's 78 million in total, and it's, I believe it's 25, 26, something like that per season is what they want us to pay. So Jorge Mendes has apparently gotten involved in this. He's trying to get over the line. He might have a bit of money in there as well for helping to get this over the line. And of course, you know, when there's money involved, Jorge Mendes is always involved somehow, bro. Any money coming out of Portugal to do with players, he's always involved, bro. He's always involved. But yeah, I like I said before, I think this is an amazing deal. I think we should get him in. I believe his wage that he's on at the moment is very, very low. It's not that high of a wage. Let me just see. Gyokeres weekly wage. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So at Sporting, currently, get rid of these cookies, man. So at Sporting, currently, he is on 39,000 people. 39,000. Exactly, Aaron. Yeah? Exactly. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. He's on £39,000 a week. 39. Realistically, if we bring him in, let's say we bring him in for like a 90 million pounds, 90 million euros, yeah? How much do we really have to pay him? We can pay him like a 60 million, 75k a week. He's going to be calm. He's going to be cushy. He's going to be good. You can be like, yeah, you know what? That's a decent wage a week. That's all right. That's why you have to get these guys when they're on lower wages. So you're not getting them and they're not demanding like these 100, 200k a weeks. Like, do you know what I mean? He needs to prove himself. And once he proves himself, like, what's the same? Let's just follow it here, yeah? Let's just follow it here. So Ben White, Martin Odegaard, what do they have in common? What do they have in common? They came in on lower wages and now they've been given the big contracts. Now they have the big contracts. Now we've spent the money on them. Now that they've proved to us that they can achieve a certain level and they can do what needs to be done. Big up love Arsenal, hate the ops, by the way. Now we're giving them the money. Do you know what I mean? So that is the best thing about getting these guys on low wages. They have to prove to the club now. You come in, we've given you like 60k a week or whatever we're going to give him, yeah? You want the big wages, you want to get the 100k a week, you want to get 200k a week, that's fine. We can shell out the 200k a week, but you need to prove to us that you can do it. I believe that Victor Gyokeres can do it. I believe he can come in and he's going to be brilliant from the start because I think he's a striker that really suits the English game. He's played in England before, playing for Coventry. I think he's only played one. Only had one appearance for Brighton, but he was part of their academy. I think they swooped him up at the academy level when he was young. But he's played in England before. Played in England and knows the physicality, knows what he's coming into. He's played in the Championship if you know the Championship is even more physical than the Premier League. They let a lot of stuff go. In the Premier League, they kind of bend away the first one's free rule. The Championship is not like that. The Championship, the first one is free, bro. The first hit, that's free. You won't get no card for that. Yeah? They're going through you. So he knows the physicality. He knows what needs to be done. He knows the levels he needs to achieve. And I suggest right now we bring this guy. Yeah? I suggest we bring this guy. Like Tamina said earlier, we bring this guy. I want the fucking number 14 shirt stripped off of any Nketiah. Thank you very much, brother. You're on your way out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The door's that way. Mr. Victor Gyokeres, come here, man. Put this shirt on, number 14 with Gyokeres on the back. Yeah. I don't know if he's going to get the number 9 because I think Jesus is still going to be here and Jesus wants the number 9 in it. I don't know why he wants the number 9, bro. Just take number 12 or something. You know what I mean? Take number 12. Like, bro, you don't need the number 9, but he's gonna take the number 9. Um, and Victor Gyokeres, bro, give him the number 14, bro. Give him the number 14, bro. Let him be our hitter, bro. Let him be the gunman that we need. Let him be the gunman that we need, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like I've had enough, man. I've had enough of having people who come in, they're wasting opportunities. I'm tired of seeing my strikers miss from literally 5 yards out, shooting straight at the goalkeeper. I'm done. I need a gunman now. I believe that Victor Gyokeres is that gunman. I believe that he can come in and he can do a madness for us, man. I feel like he can be our version of Erling Haaland. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people will say, "Oh, but look what happened. Look what happened, bro." Zayn, you don't know the half of it, Brody. I right now, I'm like, imagine I've been doing fasting, bro, and there's been no iftar. Yeah, there's been no iftar. All they do is let me have a little drink of water, bro. No food. Yeah, I've gone 40 days, 40 nights without food, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. But anyway, listen, all I'm saying is a lot of people will compare this to the Darwin Núñez. They'll say, "Oh, look at Darwin Núñez. Look what happened with Darwin Núñez. He went to Liverpool. They thought he was going to be something big. But look at him now. Look, he can't even hit a barn door. He can't even score a goal. He can't even score easy goals, tap-ins." Not the same thing. Not the same thing. The difference between Darwin Núñez and Victor Gyokeres actually played in English football. He's played and had that experience. Do you know what I mean? I think with Darwin Núñez just came straight into Liverpool. He played majority of his games, I believe, on the left. Liverpool lads, Aaron and Zayn, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Núñez played majority of his games on the left. If you look at Victor Gyokeres plays down the middle. He might go to the left in certain games and play off the left, play off the right, but that's not like majority of the time, bro. Like, he might have 1 or 2 runs off the right, or he may have 1 or 2 runs off the left, but not majority of the time he's just sitting on the left and he's like, "Oh yeah, pass me the ball, let me cross it in." Nah, that's not him. He's always trying to go into goal. Physicality, he's got that. Quickness in his feet, he's got that. His passing, he's got that, bro. I've seen him make passes. I've seen him do little back heels. I've seen him like find players that are making a run in between the space, in between the 2 defenders, and he's able to find that pass. He's able to do that pass. Do you know what I mean? So, listen. All I'm gonna say is Victor Gyokeres for me is the man. Victor Gyokeres is the one that I want to come to the club. I'm so happy by these links, and if they are true, bro, that announcement video, we are gonna be going crazy, because I see a lot of I see a few people in here. They're like, "Oh, Saad, I'm not sure whether to believe this news. It's a bit iffy." And listen, going by the I think it's a Leonin Opt Leonino Opt. Oh no, Leonino PT. Sorry, Leonino PT is the journalist or the what's it called? The actual person that's come out with this. Now, a lot of people are saying, "I don't know if it's true, this and that." We just have to see what happens. We have to see what happens right now. It's being reported by a few of the guys who actually come out and put the news out for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Like the Eduardo Hagen and Emad and a lot of these guys, man. They're putting it all out. Doc, I believe, is another one, and stuff like that. They're putting all of this stuff out and they're putting the news out, yeah. And Arsenal fans are like, "You know what? That's great. That is great." By the way, big up to Rashid saying smash the likes, and also big up to G as well, my brother, for saying smash those likes as well. Big up to you, my brodies, man. Big up to you, my brothers. But yeah, a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, is it fake news?" The thing is, you have to look at it like this. I am a bit worried, and I'm worried because maybe some like David Ornstein hasn't said anything about it. Fabrizio Romano hasn't said anything about it. But the only thing I'll say is when you look at how these things normally go, They won't do it. Some of these people actually get to it early. Some people actually break these stories early. Some people actually within Portugal are the first ones to break it, and Fabrizio Romano has to check a few sources, has to make sure this is legitimate. Do you know what I mean? So he's not going to come out all straight away, and sometimes they're late. Sometimes they're late. Sometimes that Fabrizio Romano is late. Sometimes David Ornstein. Well, David Ornstein doesn't come out and say this kind of stuff. David Ornstein just says when it's happened and it's agreed. That's it. It's done. He comes out exclusive. So we won't know, and we won't hear anything from David Ornstein. I think it's very unlikely that we'll hear anything from David Ornstein in regards to this. We're not going to see him say, "Ah, it's done." Do you know what I mean? Until it's officially done, until he hears confirmation from his guys over at Arsenal to tell him, "Yeah, listen, it's done. Put your little thing out." So, yeah, listen, I think this is great news, but I'm waiting to see what's going to happen, but so far it's looking like good news. So far it is looking like we're going down the right track. I know a lot of people were saying that is a striker really the place that we're looking at right now? Well, according to this report, that's where we're looking at right now. We're looking to get this deal done ASAP, and hopefully we can get it done because I want to see this guy come to the club as soon as possible. G saying the thing is with do he gets it from Arsenal? Oh, David Ornstein, he gets it from Arsenal. The people getting information, it will be from the sporting side. Yeah, that's the only thing. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing. But big up MDL, by the way. Big up to you. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Guys, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, please, man. We're on the road to 2K. I'm trying to get to 2K as soon as possible. So please make sure to smash that like button. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get as many people in here, man. Trying to get as many people to subscribe to the channel. Trying to build a community. So big up to everybody that has subscribed today. Big up to everybody that has liked the video as well. Make sure you're getting that done for me, people. But you know what? I think you're right, G, because a lot of the news that comes out from David Ornstein is always from the clubs. The clubs are giving him the information, like directly. It's not indirectly. He's not getting it from another source. He's getting it from the clubs. The clubs tell him, like, this is what's happened. This is what's happened. Put it out. That's always what happens. And it's the same thing with Arsenal. Arsenal, the representatives of Arsenal will probably go to him and be like, listen, Victor Gyokeres, he's joining us, 90 million deal. It's paid over three seasons. We've agreed to deal with Sporting, agreed personal terms at, like, let's just say a random number, pull it out of my ass, 60K a week. We're doing 60K a week. Bang, that's it. Deal's all agreed. Please put it out, David Ornstein, to let the fans know before our announcement. I believe that's the day and age that we're in right now. Do you know what I mean? So we won't hear anything from David Ornstein for now. Do you know what I mean? The thing is, I think when we look at Havertz and we look at his situation and we look at how, Aaron, wallahi, there was no need. Wallahi, there's no need. If we look at the Havertz situation, because I know a lot of people are going to say, with Havertz right now, where he is, it's perfect. Because Havertz right now, you see him in the Euros, you see him playing for Arsenal last season, yeah? Full of confidence. He feels like he's the man right now. Do you know what I mean? He scored, I think he had like 2021 GA last season for us. I think his highest in his career, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Somebody fact check me on that if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the highest GA that he's gotten in his career. Yeah? Don't worry, G. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry, G. You're jumping the gun a bit there. Havertz, for me, I think he will get dropped for Victor Gyokeres, because Victor Gyokeres is just an out and out number 9. I feel like that's what we're missing at the moment, is an out and out number 9, or somebody that can play, not necessarily the false 9, but he can help with build up and all of that. Do you know what I mean? So I think Havertz is a good option to be utilized when we have to approach a game differently. And let's face it, Havertz was never going to be the main starter. Havertz is never going to be... What's this? 1 second. Something's just come out about Kimmich. We're gonna tackle that later on. I'm gonna get to Kimmich in a bit. Yeah, Havertz is gonna be utilized as an option for me anyway. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Havertz for me is gonna be utilized as a different option. He can play the false nine, but we might end up playing the pure number 9, the gunman. We're gonna be feeding him the ball constantly, trying to get goals from him, and the thing is with Victor Gyokeres is he's not just an out and out number 9 who can't really help out with build up, and he can't help out with passing the ball to his wingers and getting them goals. He can do that. He can do that. Last season, let's get his stats up from last season because I'm pretty sure it's 43 goals and he got 15 assists as well. Let me just double check. Guys. 1 second. Victor Gyokeres stats. Because I'm pretty sure that he had 15 assists. And if you look at these assists, it's all like intricate passes, like while he's got like 2 men around him and he's got to pass it to somebody who's making a run in behind. Like, bro, he's very, very good at that, man. So I wouldn't even be shook about him playing that kind of position that Havertz plays, to be honest, and having a final finish if he's found in those positions as well, because I feel like he can be found in those positions as well. So overall, in all competitions last season, he had 43 goals and 15 assists. So I was correct. 43 goals and 15 assists. 15 assists coming from him finding his wingers, making runs in behind. So I think this is the best guy. Do you know what I mean? This is the best guy. And the thing is, Mac, I think you can say that he's a Swiss Army knife, yeah. But the only thing is, I don't think this guy can go back into midfield. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks that, but I think we need to keep him as far away from the midfield as possible because the midfield is kind of a grey area for Havertz. I don't think he hasn't got that. He doesn't get involved enough in the midfield. When he's in the midfield, he disappears in games. Do you know what I mean? He rarely gets the touches of the ball. He doesn't get on the ball enough. When he does, he completely. If he plays on the left, if he plays left 8, he cancels out Martinelli. He cancels out anybody that's playing on that left side. Anybody that's playing on that left side, whether it be Trossard or Martinelli, you could put freaking Mbappe down there. He'll cancel them out because he is going to their spaces that the left winger is supposed to be occupying. So I don't think Havertz can play in that left 8 position. I don't think he can play in the midfield. The only thing I could probably say if he plays in the midfield is probably a number 10. That's possibly what he may be able to do in the midfield. As far as he can go, he's probably playing number 10, and he's never going to play that because that's Ødegaard's role. Do you know what I mean? Ødegaard is the number 10. He's more of a he plays it. The thing is, Ødegaard mixes it up. So he plays a 10. Sometimes he plays an 8. Sometimes like a deep line playmaker. He does all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I think he can play a 10, bro. Honestly, that's my opinion, but I think that's the most he can go. But even then, it's not to a top level. So even then, you're still taking a risk. I think this guy's position is to be up front, maybe on the left, maybe on the right. You could play him anywhere you want on the wings because he can put crosses in. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But I think in the midfield, it's way too an important place on the pitch for him to play, bro. The midfield, it's way too technical and just he has to get involved more and he has to find the places. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, yeah, I understand that, bro. And the thing is, I understand that in the Prem challenging side, Havertz can't be a 10. I fully understand that. And that's why I said, like, maybe he can to a certain level, but I don't think at the top level he can. Like, at the top level, there's levels to it. Do you know what I mean? And you can't have Havertz as your 10. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to work. But, yeah, listen, Victor Gyokeres, so happy he's going to hopefully be coming to the club. As per reports, obviously this is all reports at the moment until we get something concrete, something from an actual proper big journalist. We're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see how it's gonna progress. But they have said They have set a deadline for when the news should come out, which is the end of this month, which is rapidly approaching, by the way, guys. It should be by the end of this week. By the end of this week, coming up, we should know. So we should know, hopefully, by next Sunday, we should have an answer on whether they are going to come out and they are going to give us a whether they are going to come out and they are going to give he is coming to the club or he isn't coming to the club. So we're going to know eventually. Now, moving on, and I think G put in a comment about this, so I might as well bring up his comment now, saying, Sard, would you swap Emil Smith Rowe for Eberechi Eze? Now, my opinion on this is yes, I would, because I think Eze is a better player. Of course, I'm going to swap him. Now, this is something that's come out. Let me just go to my bookmarks so I can bring out the official report that has come out regarding this. So, Alex Goldberg has come out saying, everyone at Arsenal loves Eberechi Eze, and they view him as someone who can play left wing and left 8. However, as Palace want 50 million of the 60 million release clause paid up front, it remains to be seen whether Arsenal it remains to be seen whether Arsenal's interest is strong enough for them to pursue at that price. Now, I'm just going to give a pre-warning, guys, because I know everybody's gassed to hear that we're linked to Eze, and I think everybody wants Eze, bro, because Eze is a talent. Eze is a top talent, bro, in this country, man. And I think he could play on the left 8, he could play on the left wing. Like, he's very versatile and could play in different positions. Do you know what I mean? And that fits into Mikel Arteta's like you know what I mean, his preferred choice in a player. He loves players that can play in different positions because he likes to utilize them in different positions. So, as much as I love this and I love hearing this, the only thing I am sitting here and questioning is who it. Yeah, he fills up the homegrown quota as well, 100%. The only thing that I'm a bit querying this thing on is the source that it's coming from. The source that it's coming from is Alex Goldberg. Now, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, Chelsea got rejected by Elise. So Elise rejected Chelsea, and who was the guy who said it was done, 100% done? We're gonna see them come out saying it's a done deal. Here we go, this and this and that. Who was the guy that said that? Alex Goldberg. All of a sudden, David Ornstein comes, takes a shit on his front yard, bro, and tells him, "Look at that, bro. You don't know nothing about transfers." So all I'm saying is this another one of the Elise ones? Or is this Alex Goldberg guy actually telling the truth? Because once something like that happens, you kind of lose credibility. I can't lie. For me, you lose credibility. Can I believe you now? Are we going in for Eze? Do you know what I mean? So the only thing I say is, if we did go in for Eze, and if this is true, I think the fact that he's come out previously and said that he likes Arsenal and how heartbroken he was, it can go one of two ways. We have to look at this objectively. It can go one of two ways, because we dropped him when he was a youngster. Yeah, because he was playing. He was playing for big up to Terry Tibbs. Big up Terry Tibbs. Aye, for people who know Phone Jackers, man. Phone Jackers the funniest, man. For people who know Phone Jacker, yeah, they know Terry Tibbs. The fridge freezer. Oh, mate, Terry Tibbs, what a guy. But anyway, we have to look at this two ways. Obviously, we all know that we dropped as a youngster, yeah? Now, he could be ecstatic by the move. Yeah. We will speak about that. Actually. We will speak about that. Terry Tibbs, talk to me. Hey, big up to you, Terry Tibbs. Are you the real one? Yeah, fair enough, mate. You need to shout me on Twitter, man. I need to buy a flat screen TV, man. So you know what I mean. Shout me, bro. But yeah, I think We have to look at it like this, yeah. Maybe he will be ecstatic, yeah. What is his injury record? Is it bad, Mac? I haven't actually looked at Eze's actually. That's actually one thing I haven't done, and you've actually reminded me now. Let's do the annual. Let's do the check. Let's do the check that we normally do on the channel. Let's have a look. So let's go to stats, injury history. Let's have a look at it. It's not bad. It's not bad. He had one. He had one massive issue which left him out for 162 days, where he missed 26 games for Crystal Palace and I think a few games for England as well. Where he had a massive Achilles problem. His Achilles tendon as well. He had a problem with it. Excuse me. And then I believe the other injury that he missed. I'm not going to count the 1 day and the 3 days. They're knocks. He missed 31 days as well for a muscle injury. You know what, Mac? I don't think that's the end of the world. I'll be real. I don't think it's the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? I think when it comes to those injuries, I think they're so small, and those two big injuries, we haven't seen anything else to do with that. You know what I mean? That Achilles tendon, when did that happen? That happened in 2020, 2021. Do you know what I mean? So since 2021, nothing's happened. He's been playing football fine. He had a little muscle injury, which kept him out for 31 days. But I believe that was, I believe he only missed like 5 games for them. And that was last season. But I don't think he's going to get another injury like that. I don't think it doesn't look like likely that he'll get that many injuries. So I'm not necessarily going to be like, you know what? He's injury prone, this and this and that. So yeah, listen, I'll be real. I don't mind that injury record, to be honest. But looking at Eze, brilliant player, his passing, shooting, his ability on the ball alone. Like, bro, he's a crazy player, and I'd love to get him. The only problem is if this is right, and if Crystal Palace want the 50 mil up front, and this is pounds, by the way, guys. We're not talking about euros anymore. We're talking about pounds now. So it's 50 million pounds. A lot of money. And when we're going in for players like a Victor Gyokeres, this is like a milk. It's like a milk drink. It's like a salted caramel kind of milk drink. It's all right, man. It's nice. Sareda, where did you learn that from? Where did you learn about living? Where did you learn about living? You see, this is Sareda showing us that she's cultured. You know what I mean? This is Sareda showing us that she is cultured. She's been there, done that, gone to Morocco and had that. Yeah. Libin is nice, bro. Libin is nice, but you only have that with couscous. Yeah. Only real Moroccans know that. Libin is only with couscous. You can't have it with anything else. But yeah, listen, I think Eze is really good, really nice player. The only problem for me, the only issue, I don't think Arsenal are going to come out with this Victor Gyokeres news, with how many places we're trying to tackle and trying to fill up. And obviously we're trying to, we're trying to help. We're trying to get in like backups and we're trying to get this and that. I don't think they're going to pay 50 million up front. I don't think Arsenal are going to do that. I'll be real. Right now, with the amount of money that we're going to have, they're not going to pay 50 million up front. That's a huge chunk. So what they're telling me that we have to pay 50 million up front and then we're going to only pay 10 million more. Like, bro, that's a huge chunk. Sorry, Donna. Big up to you, Donna. What did Donna say? Sorry, Donna. I'm just getting through big up to Donna, by the way. Big up to Donna. Sareda saying, Saad, we have many Moroccan Arab restaurants, the best. Hey, listen, big up to the Moroccan restaurants, big up to the Arab restaurants. You know what I mean? Big up. Hopefully you enjoying Moroccan food, man. It's very nice. A lot of people are trying to put down Moroccan food, bro. I'm putting it on the map, bro. Mr. Battered is saying striker probably prioritized for that for that kind of money. Yeah, that's the thing. I think no matter what people are saying, I think that you know Fab Bomba. What's the Fabrizio Romano Bomba? Ilias, are you selling us a dream? What's going on? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, yeah. Rude Van Nistelrooy. Ilias, are you a United fan, bro? It's obvious. That's obviously not the. Ilias, are you a Man United fan, man? Wallahi, listen, man. We're talking about big news right now, bro. We're not talking about Man United fan, man. We're not talking about United. Wait, Ilias, what club do you support? Oh, Liverpool. Fairs. You see, Ilias, I can't even blame Ilias right now. He's watching the club that is supposed to be. He's watching the club that's supposed to be his rival and supposed to be like rivaling him for trophies and that. Yeah, fall apart, bro. I can't even be mad at him, bro. He's just seeing all of this mess and seeing what's going on and see what's happening, seeing them just trying to bring in people to Ruud van Nistelrooy to be has been approached to be part of Eric Ten Hag's new staff at Manchester, bro. He's just like, bro, what's going on, man? Are you not gonna catch us or what? Like, you know what I mean, bro? Anyway, um, getting back to Eze, just to wrap it up, I'm not really comfortable spending that money up front like that. I think, I think for us, we need to be going for a striker. We need to be putting, if we're going to take a massive chunk of our money and put it to somebody, has to be a striker, bro. Have to go and get that striker. We can't be going and getting Eze and putting that massive chunk of money for Eze. No. Hold on a minute. I need to get my striker. I need to get the gunman, and then we can worry about the right wing. We can worry about the midfield. We can worry about this. We can worry about that. We need to get that striker because that's what we needed. We need somebody who can make a difference in these games. We need somebody that can get a goal in these games, create a goal out of nothing. Do you know what I mean? Shax, why are you asking me these questions, bro? Like, listen, right now, the only way I'm going to be Arteta out is if something drastic happens now, bro. Do you know what I mean? If we go the whole season, the whole summer without signing not one person, I might have to be. It can't be even Arteta. It has to be an Edu out. It has to be an Edu out. You can't be Arteta. It has to be Edu because it's Edu that's trying to do these deals. Arteta's probably asking for players, but Edu is just trying to do some Marquinhos type vibes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but listen, as a brilliant player, but just for that price, I don't think we should be spending that amount of money, to be honest, up front for him, man. Moving on to who's next? Kimmich. Let's speak about Kimmich, and then we'll speak about Nico Williams, and also we got to speak about what's just going on. Ooh, Tiki Taka Connor. Tiki Taka Connor has put some news as well. Tiki Taka Connor has put out some news as well. We're gonna get into that shortly, guys. Yeah, listen, Nick, I was reading some news, bro. I was reading some news. There's a lot of news coming out now, bro. There's a lot of news coming out, bro. You know what I mean? I'm excited, bro. I see all of these news. Big up to DJ N1. I see all this news, bro, and I get gas, bro. I get gas. You know what I mean? Just let me alone, man. Let me alone. Let me do my thing, man. Let me do my thing, bro. But anyway, Kimmich leaving Bayern. It's very unlikely now, according to sources, according to reports, it's very unlikely that we will see Joshua Kimmich sign a new deal. Very unlikely now, by the way, guys. Yeah, Bayern Munich have offered him deals. He doesn't want to take them. he wants to leave now. He wants to sign a massive contract with another club, try and win trophies elsewhere. And I think that's the right decision for him. He's 29 years old, so this is probably going to be his last like real big contract that he can do for like a 3, 4, 5 year deal. So that will be interesting. Now, the this is coming out of Sky Sports Germany via Transfer News Live, which is saying Joshua Kimmich is unlikely to extend his contract with Bayern Munich beyond 2025, and the German club are open to selling the 29-year-old this summer. Then a also a what was it? 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 Where was this, man? There it is. It also follows to say he is advised and supported in the background, but Joshua Kimmich officially still has no agent. Clubs will want him. Clubs that want him will have to call him directly. Only 5 top clubs are still in consideration for Kimmich now or in 2025. Those 5 clubs are Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. With about 20 million gross per year, he is one of the absolute top earners at Bayern Munich. So that's one thing that we have to look at. He earns 20 million a year, which I believe, if we just look at the weekly wage for Kimmich, which is, it's saying here, it's in euros. Well, it's in euros, but it's saying it's around 375k a week. So he's getting 375k a week at the moment. So if he does come in, you're gonna have to pay that money weekly. You're gonna have to pay him the monthly wage. You're gonna probably have to give him maybe a better deal. It depends on who's got the bigger twerking is crazy, twerking is crazy, bro. Twerking is crazy, but big up to you, bro. Twerking is crazy as a man in it, but big up to you, bro. But for me, I think I can't lie. I think for me, Kimmich is a brilliant player to bring in, man. Just his experience alone for these young players, young crop of players that I think we have. I think bringing in Kimmich is brilliant for us, man. But do I see him going to us? I don't know. I think with Real Madrid being there, with Real Madrid being in and around the pack, I think I can see him going to Real Madrid. I can't lie. And the reason why I see him going to Real Madrid is because once you get, obviously Cruz, I believe, is leaving. He's gone. And you got, what's his name? Modric staying for 1 more year. Once those two leave, they need to keep some experienced players in there. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they'll go and get they have the money to spend on him to bring him in. Do you know what I mean? They have the money to spend to bring him in. So I think they will go in for him. They'll give him that money. Real Madrid will bring him in. He'll be the experienced player in that midfield. Man City, I can see. Man City as well, I can see. 100%. Man City, I can see. Man City need him. In fact, Man City is the team that needs him the most, because they need somebody to come in and be able to fill that void for when they need to rest Rodri, because Rodri needs some rest. That guy is going to be ripped apart, man. That guy is getting ripped apart. If we're talking about Bukayo Saka getting ripped apart, that guy is getting ripped apart differently. So, listen, as I've said, I would love to have Joshua Kimmich, 375, 380k a week. doesn't really seem like a bad deal. As long as we can offer him like a 3-year deal, something like that, he can still come in. He can still play at the top level. He's shown that by playing in the Euros for Germany and playing in the Champions League for Bayern Munich. He's shown that he can play at the top level. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting him. But I feel like there's other teams that are further up the line than us. So I don't see it properly happening for Arsenal. I don't even see it. Like even Aaron said, I can't see us doing that, and I don't see Liverpool doing that either. I feel like they're going to be going a different route as well. So taking Liverpool, taking Arsenal out of that, it's only 3 teams: Man City or Real Madrid or Barcelona. Barcelona right now are having their own financial problems. They couldn't even put, they couldn't even put freaking what's it called? Who's the manager there now? Freaking what's his name? It's gone out of my head. What's the manager's name at Barcelona again? Freaking hell. Somebody remind me, please, because I've forgotten his name. But their manager, they couldn't even get the manager on the books. Hansi Flick, that's it. So they couldn't even get Hansi Flick on the books because they had no money, bro. They have no leeway to get him on the books, to get him officially put in as their manager. So it's crazy. It's crazy how they're gonna try and go in and add Kimmich. I think they're just putting their name in there just for the sake of them being involved in everything. Do you know what I mean? Barcelona love being involved in everything. So I feel like that's why they're just there. So we can take them out as well. That leaves only 2 teams, Man City or Real Madrid. And it's going to be a battle for who gets Joshua Kimmich, in my opinion, anyway. That's what I think. Now, moving on to the last 2 stories. Nico Williams, of course. Obviously, Tiki Taka Connor just came out and said he's just put out one here, which yeah, he just put one out here. Terry Tibbs, man, do you think it's my first day on YouTube, broski? Do you think it's my first day on YouTube? I mean, I like tits, bro. If you want me to say I like tits, that's not really like a bad thing to say, bro. I like tits. I like tits, bro. What's the problem with saying I like tits, bro? Bro, if you want to do that, bro, you got to say something that's going to be a bit mad, bro. Like that I wouldn't normally say, bro. What's the point of saying you like tits, bro, as a guy, bro? But yeah, listen, big up to women with tits in it. But yeah, listen, I think Nico Williams is an interesting one. Nico Williams is a very interesting one. I'm hearing this whole shit about Chelsea coming in. Chelsea are not going to do shit. If this whole thing is real about them watching their spending, watching the wages, don't even bother with going in for Nico Williams, bro, because this guy's looking for 200. Apologies, Sereda. Apologies. I forgot Sereda was in here. Big up Sereda. Listen, big up Sereda. Big up Sereda. My man, I forgot Sereda was in here. I'm done. I big up Sereda. But yeah, if Chelsea are in for this, yeah, like why are you even in here? This guy wants 200k a week. Do you know what I mean? Now, is he worth 200k a week? I can't say for sure right now. I mean, I like him as a player, but is he a tad overhyped? Maybe. We have to wait and see. I have to see how he does this Euros. Do you know what I mean? Because so far I've seen one good game and I've seen an underwhelming game. So I have to wait and see what happens with Nico Williams, yeah? Let me see what this says. Saw the spending thing could be fake and Elise just rejected them. So Nico could happen still, and they know how to cook the. Oh yeah, that's true. It's true. You got a point. And then Mr. Batty Red said Nico Williams to Arsenal. Only problem in my eyes, he creates chances and puts the ball into the box. Arsenal never have strike on the box. You see, the thing is, that's why if we are to get him, you have to go and get Gyokeres. You have to get a striker that's going to be in the box. Because the problem for me is that in that Spain team, Alvaro Morata is a bit washed, bro. Let's have it right. Let's have it right, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and bullshit and try and be nice. He's washed, bro. Yeah, he wastes too many chances. Most of the people in that Spanish team waste too many chances. We saw that in the game against France. They against France. It was it against France? No, it wasn't. It was against the who was that game against, man? Freaking hell, I'm forgetting everything today, man. Double check. Who did Spain play? The most boring game I've ever seen in my life. Against Italy, sorry. We against Italy, we saw what happened there. They have nobody there, bro. Nobody there to score goals, bro. Jose Perez had like 3 shots, bro, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he can't even score. Like, bro, they haven't got clinical guys in that team. Now, I know DJ. You know what? Yeah, DJ. I know 100%. And anytime like people say, "Oh, let's have a look, let's see what happens," I fully understand that, but I don't really watch the Spanish league like that. So I've got to rely on other people that watch the Spanish league to tell me if he's good or not. Do you know what I mean? So that's the only issue for me. But I think seeing him so far, he's had one good game or one like kind of average game. So I need to see him in this competition, see how he works with the team to just get a general idea. But listen, if he's coming in as like a backup, I just don't know if 200k a week for a backup, if he's gonna be getting like more than, how can you be making more than Saka? How can you be making more than Saka and Saka's the starter, bro? Like it doesn't make sense to me. It really does not make sense to me. Do you know what I mean? Left wing, yeah. Left wing, you're saying he's an upgrade. I don't know. Is he? Is he? I still have belief in Martinelli, man. I know a lot of people. Listen, I know a lot of people have lost belief in Martinelli, bro. My guy Nelly, man. I've got a lot of belief in him, bro. Ashraf, I think Ashraf watches the La Liga as well. Saying Sardinio, bro. I think Nico is overrated. He has been inconsistent in La Liga. You see, this is the thing, man. Like, bro, 200k a week is crazy. Like 200k a week is crazy, bro. 200k a week is crazy. And for a player like that, like 200k a week, you have to be getting the top of the top. I don't think he's the top of the top. That's the only thing for me. So if he genuinely wants those wages, I don't think it's gonna happen. No way in hell. Nobody's paying him that wages. He's gonna have to come down. He's gonna have to come down, maybe accept like a what is he on right now, bro? What is he on right now anyway? Let's actually have a look. Nico Williams weekly. Oh my God. Guys, bro, are these men all right, bro? They're paying him 200k a week, bro. 200k a week. Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't think this guy's I don't think that's a deal, bro. I didn't know they were paying 200k a week, Shax. I thought he was just going crazy. He was believing his own hype, bro. I thought he was just like demanding that, bro. But they're paying him 200k a week now. Yeah, euros, of course, but 200k a week euros is still crazy, bro. Yeah, Nico Williams, bro. This guy's believing in his own hype, bro. He's thinking he's that guy, bro. He's really not that guy, bro. He's really not that guy, bro. Wallahi, he's not that guy, bro. Wallahi, that's IT. That's exactly what it is. Inaki Williams tax. Inaki Williams, bro. You think just because your brother was out here getting gas and everybody was talking about him, you can come in and just immediately think you're that guy, bro? Like, yeah, but still, 150k is a bit mad, bro. For this guy, nah, forget about that, man. Not my guy. I'd rather go for somebody who is, to come in and really do something for me. To be honest, I don't think he's worth that money, in my personal opinion. I don't think so, in my personal opinion. But anyway, moving on to the final bit of news, which we're gonna discuss, which is a player leaving Arsenal. Mario Jose Dubry is set to leave Arsenal as a free agent. We offered him a new contract. He said no. He said the best thing for his career right now and for the progression of his career is him leaving and trying to find a new club. This has been confirmed that he's informed them that he's going to leave and he's gone. Now, obviously, we know about this guy. He was nicknamed the next Saka, bro. His play style is exactly like Saka. You know what I mean? He's somebody who I feel should have been brought in, should have been playing, getting like 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Getting some game time, bro. Like, there was a few games that we could have played him when we were comfortable in games. We really could have brought these youngsters on. There was the PSV game where you really could have gone out there, put some real young talent in there. But instead, I had to sit there and watch us play 75k a week at right back, bro. Cedric Suarez, 75k a week at right back. That's who we played, by the way, guys. Yeah, we were playing bench players. We didn't even decide, you know what? This might be a time to really dip into the youth and let's see if we can get this youth in and let's see how they play against in a Champions League game. Let's get them their first debuts in the Champions League. Instead, no. Hold on a minute. Let's play these bums that are going to be leaving. Like, bro, it doesn't make sense. So, listen, Mario Jose Dubry is a massive loss for us. I'm upset that he's leaving. But I really hope that with this whole new structure and the structure that they're trying to set up with the whole youngsters and everything, I really hope that they can really start to utilize these youngsters because we need to utilize the youngsters. We need to make sure that the youngsters are getting involved, getting playing time, because if they don't, they're going to leave. Why are they going to stay here? Why? If we're ruining their career, if we're keeping them here for no reason, why are they going to stay here? What do they owe the club? What do they owe the club? Do you know what I mean? They're good talents, bright talents. Why are they going to stay here, bro? It doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just need us to make sure we're going out there and we're playing the youngsters, giving them a real chance, man, because every other club seems to give the youngsters a chance, man, except for us. Every other club seems to give their youngsters at least some game time, bro. Some playing time. The only real youngsters we bought in is freaking what's his name? Saka, Smith Rowe. Who else we bought in? Ethan Nwaneri. And even if Ethan Nwaneri only gets a few games, do you know what I mean? But yeah, listen. That is the end for today's stream, man. Listen, I want to thank everybody who has tuned in. I want to thank everybody who has been here with me, man. Much love for tuning in with me today, mate. Absolutely brilliant stream today. And listen, make sure you're smashing that like button. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 2K as stated previously. So make sure to get that done for me, people. We are trying to get to 2K as soon as possible. Make sure you're doing all you can to also better yourselves and helping out everybody that you can. I am out of here, people. I am going to be passing you guys over to Wax. I don't know if you guys have heard of him before. I've been watching Wax for a minute, bro. Do you know what I mean? Been watching Wax for a minute. So I'm going to pass you guys over to Wax. When you go over there, guys, just make sure you spam Sard Raid, man. Just spam. That's what I want you to do. Is just go over to Wax and spam Sard Raid and let him know that I sent you over there. And make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to him. I'm out, people. Love for the love. I'll see you guys on the next video. I'll see you guys Ahwa tonight. That's gonna be crazy. Speaking about Chelsea, speaking about all of the stuff that's been going on. Make sure to be there. Make sure to be over there and subscribe. Big up, guys. Spam Sard Raid. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.